Okay guys, so good morning and welcome to another Projectwin video. So today we're talking about short game. So some of you will know, if you've watched some of the videos before, that I'm going through some swing changes. So that unfortunately at the minute does mean that I am missing a few greens. So to combat that, my short game needs to be really on point. So we're going to talk today about landing points and landing angles, so how we see the ball landing, where we see it landing, and what angle we see it landing, depending on what you've got in front of you. So as you saw from that, I've now got quite a low running shot that is a relatively straightforward shot, and most of the time that will be where those shots lie. For the majority of your short game shots in and around the green will be that shot. So what we're going to talk today about is a low shot, a mid shot, and a high shot. So we're going to keep it really simple, but I'm not going to give you any clubs that you need to discover what you can play them with. So my low shot is a 9-iron. Now that's still quite a lofted club, but the way I deliver it and the way it comes out, I feel quite happy to hit that low running shot with something a little bit more lofted. Now that might be a 6-iron, a 5-iron, a hybrid, whatever you need it to be to get that on the green and get it running out. I just happen to have always played it with something slightly lofted, so that's what I've got used to doing, and that's how I do it. But that's not saying it's going to work for you, but it's also not saying that it shouldn't be something that you should experiment with as well. So most of this game is about experimenting and seeing what works for you as an individual, because we're not robots. So as you can see from what we set up on the green, we've got two canes out on roughly where I want to see the ball land. So that's the only point that I'm focused on while playing this shot. The only point I'm working to is that point in between those two canes, and it's going to roll after that. It's a ball, it rolls forwards. So as we go through the shots, I'll see the points change. So it will be short, close to me, will run more. In the middle, it's going to run half and half. And then if I need to throw it all the way, then it's going to hopefully be a little bit higher, descent angle a little bit greater, and now all of a sudden we get less run out. So you're using the point at which you're landing it and at what angle you're landing it to control what shot you're going to hit. So without any further ado, let's hit a few more. So I'm going to hit a couple more of this low shot. So all I'm focusing on when I'm practicing these is I'm looking at a spot on the green where I want to try and pitch it, and then just rehearsing that shot, rehearsing that swing to that spot, thinking, right, that's where I want to pitch it. In one look at that spot and it's gone. So it's short of that spot, so it should come up short of the hole, which it has. So now it's not that I've hit a bad shot, I've just missed my landing spot. So it's not the fact that that's a bad chip, it's just I knew it was going to be short as soon as I hit it because of where it pitched on the green. So pick that spot out again, that's all I'm focusing on. That's a bit better. And there we go, pin high. So now all of a sudden I've got that ability to hit that spot and then it run out. So what we're going to do now, reset, put the canes a little bit further away and change to my mid shot. Okay, for this medium shot, move the sticks onto the green further, so we're about half and half. Now to be honest, with this flag, I'm going to take the flag out of the equation completely, because actually in this situation I wouldn't be playing this shot. So it's just a different situation if I had rough that was maybe in my way, or needed to go over something that but wasn't needing to be very high and still needed some run out. It's now a medium shot. For me, that's a 52-degree wedge. So as I said to you before, I tend to play them with quite a lofted club most of the time. And just on a little look on the canes, I've got it just over a club's length. So give yourself some leeway when you first start to do this. So if it pitches anywhere in here, as we know from the one I hit earlier, it came up short, but actually it's still run into that 3-foot distance where I'm feeling quite confident to hold that out on a short game shot. So if you're going to give yourself some distance, give yourself some space in here, because ultimately anywhere in here is going to be somewhere where you need it to be. So enough talking, let's hit a few more. So again, just running through that, not worrying about the target. So it's not about the flag at all, it's about where I'm trying to pitch this ball. Right in the middle, rolled out less, pin high. So let's see if we can do that one again. So rehearsing that shot into that gap between those two canes. If I can pitch it in that gap, we should get it somewhere near pin high. A bit out to the right, but that's because I'm not on the PGA Tour. So right in the centre of my landing spot and got it up pin high, easy tap in for that up and down. Now it's a difficult one. We're going to go a bit higher and throw it a bit further. So as we go up through these shots, the risk increases. So what I'd always say to people is start with the easiest shot you can get away with. If you get to a chip and you think you can putt it, putt it. If not, go low. If you can't go low, go medium. If you can't go medium, go high, but knowing that these are steadily getting harder and harder to do. Okay guys, so we are out at the highest tariff shot that we've got. I've got my lob wedge, my 58-degree wedge in my hand, and we're going to have to throw it about 3/4 of the way to the hole. So a difficult shot, but you need to practice these. They need to be practiced, because at some point you're going to be asked in a round of golf to pull this shot off. If you haven't practiced it, it's going to be more nerve-wracking than if you've spent a few hours hitting a few, getting them right and getting them wrong. So see if I can practice swing, pitch it in that space. Can you pitch it in that space? Let's give it a go. Not too bad. Didn't get the best of strikes, so it has rolled out a little bit, but again, very happy from here. If I had to go over loads of stuff, then I'm quite happy with that shot. Giving myself a chance to hold that putt coming back the other way. Oh, not too bad. A bit off with the direction, but did land in the space there. A little bit heavy with that one. Right, come on, let's hit a good one to finish. In that spot. Hit that space. Okay, it's rolled out a little bit, but again, if I'm on the wrong side of the hole, if I've shorted myself to that point, then I'm pretty happy that I've given myself a chance to hold that putt. So guys, I hope that's helped. That's landing spots explained to you, and descent angles. So quite an in-depth one in terms of short game, but something that I'm working on quite hard at the minute, because I am missing a few more greens than I would do normally through the swing changes that I've made. So I hope that's helped. Thanks for tuning in to Projectwin. If you'd like to hit the subscribe button, that will help me and Simon out massively. Hit the bell icon, that will get you every video we release as soon as we do. And we'll see you down here at PGA Live 365 again very soon. Thanks a lot.